Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we will be looking at the G.I. Joe dog handler, Mutt, with his companion, Junkyard. But before we get to Junkyard, we're not going to do our shout-outs of the week, so we're just going to jump into looking at the file card. As you see a picture of Mutt right there. They should have included Junkyard on it, but, you know, they do on the, do add Junkyard on the packaging. On the front of the file card, or the front of the package. And it's K9 Officer and Attack Dog, codename Mutt and Junkyard. File name, Permuter Stanley G. And the dog's file name is Junkyard. Primary military specialty is a K9 Officer. Secondary military specialty is Infantry. Birthplace, Island, New Jersey. And his grade is an E6. Mutt is a natural with animals. He likes them, and they like him. The problem is that he gets along better with dogs than he does with humans. He graduated Jungle Warfare Training School and was attached as a cadre to Special Ops School and as an advisor to the Security and Enforcement Committee. He and his K9 dog Junkyard have worked together so long they no longer need to give each other audible or visual signals. It's almost as if they function as one organism. Qualified in an M16, M14, M19, 11A1, auto pistol, and a Mac 11. Quote at the bottom, it doesn't say who it was by, but it says, if you're sitting next to Mutt in the mess hall, don't try filching anything from his tray. He might bite your leg off. His dog is much more polite. So this does say a lot about Mutt. But if y'all remember from the cartoon, he was, him and Junkyard were inseparable. But more on that here later on. So we're going to start off with looking at Junkyard. He's really not really articulated. He does have his leash on him. And typical looking Rottweiler. He's got the brown base bottom wash. So he's pretty cool. And he's got his figure stand. Upraised G.I. Joe logo. Codename Mutt and Junkyard on it. And then he's got his little gun with the pistol on it, or silencer on it, which is pretty cool. Nice little sculpting gun. I like that gun. And then he's got his little billy club with the little loop on it, which is pretty cool. Cool looking design. And of course he's got his removable helmet with the face guard. I guess Mutt needs a muzzle and Junkyard don't. And of course, looking at him, he's Caucasian with the black hair, black mustache, silver knife handle and the sleeve on his vest, brown vest with the yellow shoulder pads, or not yellow, but red shoulder pads, green undershirt. He's got a black dog handler's glove on this hand, green trousers with brown knee pads, brown holster for the gun, brown boots with black soles. And then, of course, for articulation, his head can rotate the full 360. And his arm can raise about so high. And then his arm can rotate the full 360. Bend at the elbow. Rotate at the elbow. His wrist can swivel. He does have the ab crunch feature, but his web gear, his vest is in the way. His legs, of course, he can spread them about so far. He's a dog handler. You really shouldn't expect him to do splits. So they can move forward about so far at like 90 degrees. His knee does have a double knee joint. And then his ankle can pivot and also rotate 360. So let's go ahead and gear this guy up. Let's gear up the Mutt. Put his little swagger billy club in his hand. In that hand. Put his gun in his holster. Set him on his figure stand. There's one thing about the 25th anniversary figures and up. I do like the figure stands. Oh no, he lost his billy club. Put his helmet on. And then put Junkyard's lease in his hand.
My wife loved me. She would never leave me. Even watching TV alone. Going to the cabin alone. We didn't no longer had anything in common because she already left. No, I would never have a love. Am I being placed under arrest? Free to go, Dr. Martin. Of course I am.
And then here he is, all geared up. Him and Junkyard ready to battle. Take some heads of some Cobra guys. And this is a top tier figure. I mean, Mutt is a great character. I've always loved Mutt and Junkyard. I had the vintage version of him, you know, so I really love Mutt. I had this version, I had the Slaughter's Marauders version, and I had the DEF version. So yeah, I had 3 Junkyards. But it's pretty cool to have this figure in your collection. He's definitely a must-have, top-tier figure. I would suggest that if you are a G.I. Joe fan, I would suggest you getting it, and to complete your collection. But this has been Mutt, and now you know, and knowing is head to battle.